Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Enterprise, Season 1, Episode 15, Shuttlepod One. What did I even watch? Like, this episode was so bad, and it was so long. You can just boil the whole thing down. It seems like it's a bottle episode, but it does have some pretty good, CG graphics in there, where Trip and Malcolm, arrive to the rendezvous at this moon where they're supposed to meet Enterprise. Little do they know, Enterprise had a little bit of an accident where another ship happened to crash and take a little bit of Enterprise with them, just a piece of the ship that happens to have their name on it. And so now Malcolm and Trip, think that Enterprise was destroyed and that they're going to die alone in this shuttle pod. And the whole episode, from the very beginning, where they're debating, Europeans versus Americans, which I'm sure everybody could have a playful debate forever, but still I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then just slowly watching them, oh, we have 10 days. Oh, we have 5 days of air. And just slowly watching them, fight and just attack each other with, talking about who had slept with what women at the academy, the bartender or whatever. And, Malcolm's dreams of T'Pol and him calling her stinky and stuff like that. It was so bad, and it just dragged forever. And the part that really got to me was where they actually get a hull leak, and they're like, where is it? And they find two of them, and they're like, put your finger on it. This is a vacuum. What is that gonna do? And they use mashed potatoes to cover up the leak. It's so Rocket Man or something, where he puts the gum on the tire. I was like, what are you doing? It was just so awful. By the time we got to the end, and they're drinking bourbon to keep warm, and I was like, I'm drinking vodka just to get through this episode. And but it actually kind of made sense. It kind of reminded me of the Titanic or whatever, because bourbon, liquor, does keep you warm. And then him lighting a candle, as soon as he lit it, I was like, what are you doing? You have no air left. And he's like, well, 4 or 5 minutes won't matter, and the candle's for the mood. I was like, you're an idiot. That's what you are. You deserve to die at this point, in your little shuttle pod. And then of course they get rescued at the end, and Malcolm tries to talk to Stinky T'Pol, and she's like, what? And she leaves. And I was like, that's how I feel about this whole episode. It was so bad. So for those who have seen this one, once again, I don't know if I'm judging this show too hard or what, but episodes like this are making this show, it's going to be a long 4 seasons. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time for Fusion.